Hi there, my name is Gavadar, and welcome to Penumbra Overture. This is a game made by Frictional Games, made by the same people who made Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which is not a game that I've played and not a game I own, and I haven't decided if it's a game I'm going to play yet. So we will see, but this one, I got this on a bundle sale on Steam, and it looked interesting, and I want to give it a try. So we're going to start a new game. We're going to start it on normal, because I'm not crazy. My story began in February, year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Alright, that's a lot of backstory. And now I'm assuming we're on a boat. Finally, we're almost docked. I better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. And I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Okay. I can pick up the bottle of booze. Whiskey. Empty. Shame. So good scientist always keeps a pen and paper handy, just in case. Information, reminders. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using my left mouse on it, holding the button down and moving the mouse. And to-do list. Nothing, notes, nothing. Alright. P? I have no idea. Alright, there's a big map here. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Alright, so it's a rickety wooden desk. I can get that drawer open if I just hold the interact button and drag with the mouse. Alright, so I got a torch. Use in my inventory. Let's get you out of the way. Alright. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely and soon. I don't think this note is for me. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know it might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. Now you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout. But I said they were mostly out of season. Oh. Excuse me. Recording this pretty late. Sorry. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice. I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care. My love. More booze. Alright. So, I need to get into that. Always trouble with a padlock and a key. Preferably mine's in inventory. Tab. Alright, so 2. Oops, 2. Alright. My torch in hand, the country seems to be a permanent state of twilight. I got batteries. And good glow stick. Should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. Okay. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, that's really loud, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. Excuse me. It's so cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. There's that some kind of animal something. I can't read it. What in hell is that? I don't care. I need shelter. Looks frozen shut. Need something to break in. Nothing. Frozen solid must break loose. I saw some rocks back over here. Well. Excuse me. Alright. That was easy enough. Okay. That wind is so loud. Oh. What's with the whispering? Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? There's a broken ladder there. Where'd the rest of it go? Right. Barrel. Move around. Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? That is a very good question. It's stuck. There must be something in the way. Hey, is that a flare? Nice. There's a blinking steel rod. Hey, another flare. 24-hour ration pack, long past its sell-by date. And a hammer. Let's see, I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right, and then follow through by pushing left. Oh, excuse me. Itchy. The opposite works too. Pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. Okay. I reckon if I hold down right mouse after a backswing, I should be able to look around. Shells are as old as everything else around here. It could be over 50 years since anyone's been down here. Alright, more empty ammunition boxes. No. Oh, I see another flare. Alright. Well, I think... the hammer in there... A little... Oh, it's just a glow stick. Flares. What is this? Oh, that's my notebook. I have no idea what to do with that. I have no idea what the padlock is going to do for me. Does the flashlight help? A metal shelf. There's a tunnel back there. Alright. So... Alright. So that's what the hammer is for. Alright, how do I crouch? Control. Okay. Ew, where's that? Oh, there we go. Alright. What the heck? This hatch is seriously solid. It won't open by hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out. Or in. I'm gonna guess in based on that noise. No wonder I couldn't open the door. Okay. Oh. Oops. Get that thing out of the way. I can open the door. Not that that's going to do me any good. What's this say? Emergency exit procedures and all blurring. I should have known that rusty old ladder wouldn't hold my weight, but I didn't have any choice. I'd rather die down here than suffer that cold any longer. I don't know about that. I think I'd rather... Well, I don't know. I wouldn't want to die down here, but kind of want to, like... This looks like some kind of industrial mechanism, although there's a hole in the center, no way to operate it. Well, I have something that might... What did I put it in? 5? Yes. That was very bright. Aha! And I opened that up. Okay, whatever I was sending into, it was 100 feet below ground. There's a lot of reading in this. Protected by 2 solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids. Knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Alright. I can go back up if I want to. Oh, there could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. Holy cow. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. Which is weird. I don't understand that mechanic. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. My best bet is to hide for a couple seconds or so, perfectly still, make sure that I'm hidden. Is there something here? Well, alright, we've got a map here. Looks like of the area I am. I think that's your location. You are here. Alright, bottom's where I came in. There's an office over here. Explosives, northern area. Workshop, storage. All sorts of places I could go. This place must be old if they were still using paraffin lamps. Looks like there's still some juice left. Can I turn it on? Nope. Well, I'm gonna go to the office. Whoa, I don't know. I don't know what's down here. Is there anything... Is there anything down here? Anyone? It's like super creepy. A large wooden box. Yes, yes it is. Okay. More rocks. What's that? Bottle probably fell off. Office. Alright, we'll go in the office. Oh, sheesh. What is this thing? A bottle of Baxtrin might come in handy. It's a It's a military report dated 1945. Command Bunker Emergency Airstrip Zulu Weekly Report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this in that I allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been... Oh my gosh, sorry, excuse me, I apologize. Suitable punishment would have been for to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. The base is so disconnected sometimes. I feel as if this war could end and we might not even hear about it out here. Supply requisition order, dynamite, bayonets, industrial lights pick, pair of reading glasses. Reconditioning of mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified for potential bomb damage. Excavation of previously caved in areas is going ahead. One point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after marshal duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light which constantly emanates from it. Chief NCO M. Major. Alright. Assuming that artifact is this thing. It's a picture of a British platoon. It must date back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of bunker. Alright. It's an old artifact. Alright. A man. An old man clutching something unseen. He is strange, yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know. The man before me is Howard. I call him Father. Ah, what the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. So let me do it again. There's that whispering again. Alright, let's see if there's anything here. Oh, batteries. Nothing. Hey, a key. Small key. An article from a very old Copenhagen Post. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mind-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates at a Greenland mine. University, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in blah, 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 blah. Further investigation, experts diagnosed that many of the miners says hallucinogenic properties. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits known as the Turngate something, I can't even read that, live in the mountains. The university is waiting results of chemical testing. Studies continue. Alright. Anything in there? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Anything behind me? I'm gonna check back over here first. Alright, there's another flag. There's there. Okay, let me see. Does that key work on this thing? It does. Nice. What is that? It's some kind of chemist tome full of explosive recipes. Okay. Big Book of Explosives. Nice. 1923 edition. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay. Black match fuse, string, black gunpowder, backstrin. Oh, okay. Well, that's where I need the backstrin for. Essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder, but be warned. The chemicals concerned will stain clothing, and as always, do concern as advised. Yes, staining my clothing is what I'm worried about when I'm dealing with explosives. Dynamite, diatomaceous earth, 3 parts nitroglycerin, small amount of sodium carbonate. I'm in a short section. Nice, text unreadable. TNT. TNT was in brand took some years for its true potential. Torpedoes. Stuff I don't feel like reading. Armstrong's mixture, red phosphorus and barium. This mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize risk to the chemist. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. Armstrong's mixture is included in this book as more of a point of interest than as a viable chemical mix. The formula exists as somewhat of a legend in modern pyrotechnics, referenced by those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as death mix. Its incredible volatility make it unsuitable for almost all potential applications. So don't use this, because it'll kill you. Alright, more drawers. Hey, what's that? Painkillers. And beef jerky. Hey, that sounds really good right now, actually. I'm kind of hungry. Empty drawer. And some more beef jerky. Seriously, I gotta get something to eat after this. I'm hungry. And a Empire typewriter dates back even further than the war, made in Germany, 1923. Wait, that's the same year as the Book of Explosives. Alright, let's go and see. That is so loud. Oh! Alright then. Kind of... Oh, what the frick? Screw that. What was that? What in the world? I have no idea what that was. That scared the crap out of me. Alright, can I go back out? I've never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing if anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot. I'd better not stare it out. Anything within my field of vision might panic me, and then I'm a goner. What was that? I don't even know what that was. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, crap. Oh, run! Ah! 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 Apparently it's just a dog, but still. Oh my gosh. It scared the crap out of me. Okay. It's scary dog thing. Alright, do I have... I'm losing blood, but I should be okay. Okay. Beef jerky, not without it. Can I eat that? What did I do that? 5? I don't want to Oh. Oh, crap. Did I just mess up? Did I just do something really, really stupid? Oh, crap. I think that was... Oh, no. I think that may have been a... I may have had to use that to escape from bad things. Ooh. That's scary. I don't know where to go. Seriously, where am I supposed to go? Whoa. Storage room. Ooh. Oh shit. Shoot, sorry. Oh, this is spooky. Wow, this is tense. I have no... Whoa, just go to the door. Just go to the door. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm not really sure exactly what that was coming after me, but that was... Oh my gosh. Ah, what is that? What are these things? Ice white. Just old paint cans dried up long ago. Alright, so we're in a storage area. Looks like there's a bunch of rocks in here. Alright, anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this video here. This game is a little bit tense. I didn't think it was going to get like that right off the bat. I'm not sure what was coming after me. I think those were just dogs. But they had red glowing eyes, so they're not just dogs. So, I'm gonna pick this up at a later date, and I will continue on with the story. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it, as spooky as it is. But please, if you liked it, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe and tell your friends. And please leave any kind of comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what I'm doing right or wrong down in the comments. I really appreciate you watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.